All right, it is game time now. Just for the sake of the recording here, for VUDs, this is a fairly short game. It's made by the same person that made the Stanley Parable games. It's not very long, so, and I don't really know too much else about it. So let's just begin. I'm gonna just keep an eye on the volume levels because I don't really know how loud this is. Oh, uh-oh. Okay, I thought the game broke. Please make sure audio is on. Yeah. The audio's on. WASD controls. Yeah, got it. Alright. Uh-huh.
Hi there.
Oh my god.
Thank you very much for playing the Beginner's Guide. My name is
Hi.
Davey Reedon. I wrote the Stanley Parable, and while
Hi.
that game tells a pretty absurd story, today I'm going to tell you about a series of events that happened between 2008 and 2011.
Okay.
We're going to look at the games made by a friend of mine named Coda.
Alright.
Now, these games mean a lot to me. I met Coda in early 2009 at a time when I was really struggling with some personal stuff, and his work pointed me in a very powerful direction. I found it to be a good reference point for the kinds of creative works that I wanted to make.
That's fun.
So just to start you off, this is, I think, the first game he ever made.
Okay.
It's a level for Counter-Strike. You can walk around here, by the way. And mostly it's just Coda learning the basics of building a 3D environment.
Oh, that's cute. Oh,
But what
I like that.
is that even though he starts from the simple aesthetic of a desert town,
Yeah.
he then scatters these colorful abstract blobs and impossible floating crates around the level. And of course, it destroys the illusion that this actually is a desert town, and instead this level becomes a kind of calling card from its creator. It's like a reminder that this video game was constructed by a real person. And it kind of makes you wonder, what was going through his head as he was building this? This is what I like about all of Coda's games. I mean, not that they're all fascinating as games, but that they are all going to give us access to their creator. I want us to see past the games themselves. I want to get to know who this human being really is.
Like their thought process.
And that's exactly what we're going to do here. So, it's 2008, Coda starts making these games, and he never releases any of them. He doesn't put them onto the internet, he just makes them and then immediately abandons them, and they sit on his computer
Mood.
And I think he really understood this image of himself as a recluse. At one point, he jokingly renamed his computer's recycling bin to Important Games Folder.
That's good.
You know, this was just how he worked. He tended to crank them out one after the other without even really pausing to try to understand what he had just made. Until suddenly one day, he just stopped.
Oh.
In 2011, that was it. He made his last game, and then he hasn't made another one since.
Interesting.
And that's why I've taken this opportunity to gather all of his work together, is because I find his games powerful and interesting, and I'd like this collection to reach him, to maybe encourage him to start creating again. And if the people like you who play this also happen to find his work interesting, then I'm sure it'll just send that much stronger of a message of encouragement to Coda.
That's nice.
So thanks for joining me on this. If you have a particular interpretation that I haven't mentioned here, or if you just need to get in touch, you can email me at DAVEYWREDEN
I like how he's putting his whole ass email here.
Okay, that's about it for introduction. Let's take a look at Coda's first proper game. As each game is loading, I'll show you the date that it was completed. This first one was made in November 2008.
Okay. Okay, good. I'm gonna quickly pause it because I realize that my overlay is in the way of the thing. So give me a minute to move the... Oh, no. It's this one. There we go. Beautiful. All right. We'll scooch. There. Now those are down there instead. Now it's not gonna cover up the words. Okay. This feels like it would be Portal. Whoa. Okay. Okay. There's guns. Very good. All
This
right.
game is called Escape from Whisper, and it's one of the more generic games you'll see from Coda.
It's loud as shit. Okay, can't go there. Is it loud for anybody else? Jesus Christ. Looks like it's very loud for you guys, so I'm just gonna turn that down a smidge. Because that's like, I feel like that's overpowering me. Okay, that's probably a little better. Okay. Yeah, alright. Whisper machine, status active, evacuate immediately. Alright. There's nothing here. We're just gonna go here. Ooh, it's very dark.
Security call breached. Hostile alien life form inbound.
Hostile alien life form inbound.
It kind of looks like this game was abandoned mid-development. For instance, you have this gun, which you'd think would indicate that there are supposed to be monsters or enemies somewhere. But then clearly there are no enemies anywhere.
Yeah.
You can't even reload the gun when you run out of bullets.
Oh.
But ultimately we don't really know. Maybe Coda thought that actually it was complete the way that it is.
What?
And I think that we should talk about his games for what they are, rather than for what they're not.
Okay, and what is this then? Whoa. This feels like environment stuff, or like just trying a different
I love how you
like
can
method.
see the bottom of the universe from this room.
Ha! You can see the edge of the gray box. That's good. Look at the sky and everything. You can kind of see. You can see like the corners and stuff. Like I think that's probably what he was doing. He probably could have put a sphere here, but that's probably a bit more annoying to do texture-wise. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. You know, I can see what he was probably doing with this. This feels like the back rooms. Oh god, it's amazing.
Apparently this space station has a labyrinth on it.
Fuck.
Sure, I don't know. There's really no reason for it that I've ever been able to discern, so in the interest of time, I'm just gonna skip you on past it.
Thank you! That seemed very scary. Okay, and
this
then...
is the part that's interesting.
Okay.
The game has this narrative about the whisper machine and how it has to be turned off, and then you get to the engine room.
It's a whisper machine. Okay, that's the engine?
You there, in the engine room. You could save us all.
Oh, there's
That
actual
beam is powered
voice
by
acting.
whisper machine. We could disrupt it by introducing a great enough heat signature. If you...
Can I shoot it?
Your body could stop the beam.
You mean I gotta self-sacrifice to hit that?
For all of our lives. Would you do it? Could you give yourself?
I mean, there's nothing else I can do. So yeah, I guess. Sure, man. Alright. I'm dead now.
Let me
Bye-bye.
pause here for a second.
Okay, thanks.
What you just experienced, stepping into the beam and then dying, is probably what Coda had initially intended when he was developing this level.
And something happened.
But when he first compiles and plays it, something goes wrong. There's a bug somewhere.
And
this
we
is
stay
what
alive?
happens instead.
So we stay alive then? Oh, this is just a death loop, huh? Oh, okay. I'm rising. Oh, hi! Oh, very good. Oh, can I move? No, I cannot. Oh, this is great.
The beam causes you to start floating.
I can
And
see
this
the
is
whole
an
level from
important moment
here.
for him. Because yes, this is technically a glitch, but Coda identifies something human about it. Like how small it makes you feel in the face of this larger chaotic system.
Yeah, sure.
Or this floating could be the afterlife, a peaceful place, juxtaposed against all of the hysteria that you've just had to traverse. I don't even know. I have no idea what he was thinking, but what's clear is that after making this, something lodges itself in his brain.
He's got an idea.
He wants to do more of these really weird and experimental designs. So he stops work on this and moves on to a stream of tiny little games that go in all sorts of directions.
Very good, very good.
Let's go ahead and take a look at the first game he made after leaving this one behind.
He knew what he needed to do. Oh, this is the back rooms. This is the back rooms. We're in the back rooms now. Fuck. Hello?
Yep. In this game, you can only walk backwards.
Oh. The past was behind her. Okay, interesting. The past was behind her. I can't move sideways. Oh, yeah, okay. I actually just straight up can't move any other direction other than backwards. Interesting. But the future could not be seen.
So it's a short and relatively minimalist experiment combining motion and narrative.
Okay.
It is less advanced than the previous game, but actually it seems to be more focused.
Yeah, there's a
more
concept
complete.
here.
Coda's trying to give it a unique voice rather than simply basing it on a pre-existing trope.
Oh. But the future cannot be seen. Why does the future keep changing? Okay. Why does the future keep changing? When she stops and looks, it becomes clearer. Okay. We go. But if the future is always behind her, whoop, whoop, how will she find the strength? What? To confront it.
It's a short little thought.
Oh,
it
that's
says
it.
what it wants to say, and then it ends. Didn't need anything more than that.
Oh, I like that.
Which to me is why it works, because it gets out quick.
Yeah, it's a
Okay,
good concept.
next one.
It's a good little thing. Oh, uh-oh. Okay. Okay, we can jump. We only go forwards. I don't like this. You are now entering. Uh-oh. I don't like that. You're now entering. This is very... I don't want it. Oh.
And that's it. Okay, the meaning of this game won't be clear just yet. Please be patient with
Okay.
me for a few more games, and I promise you'll see what makes it interesting.
I got it. You, I guess, wanted to mess with, like,
Oftentimes,
visuals?
Coda would put bizarre titles like this one at the start of his games.
Nonsense. Okay.
I wish I'd known him
Nice.
at the time that he was making these early games. He would really only talk to me about his work as he was making it.
Okay.
Once he stopped work on a game, like, that was it. It was dead to him. And I don't agree with that at all, but what are you gonna do?
It's just gone. I wonder how he got all these games. Oh, and we're slowing down. Like, if he never
Once you've been slowed
played
to an
these.
absolute crawl, the door at the top of the stairs opens.
Oh, that's
So
brutal.
why, if Coda's not showing these games to anyone, why bother opening the door at all? Well, to show you, I'm modifying the game here so that when you press enter, it'll bring you back up to full speed so you can enter the door for yourself.
Okay. There's a reason for it, I guess. And on an X staring at a bear for 3 hours. Game of motivational quotes played one after another while the player cannot move.
A room that's warm and nice.
Game of
and filled
only
with little
posters and
ideas
concept art
for
showing what
games.
game intended to be. Live on a boat taking orders from the captain. The captain was always wrong. Misaddress a
Coda
rally.
would often tell me that he didn't mind if people thought of him as cold or distant. He said that he knew that he was actually a vibrant
Oh.
and compassionate person, but that it takes time to really see that. It can be a very slow climb to get there.
Okay. There's a lot of like little concepts. Staring at what for 3 hours? At a bear for 3 hours. Hi, bear. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't get to read all those, but okay. Ready, set, fish. Fishing game! Oh, never mind. Not a fishing game. Okay. Concrete. I like the mixture of like concrete and like just wooden panels. It's obviously it was just
Well, this
like
is new
made.
for Coda. It's an actual puzzle.
Oh,
Go ahead and see if you can solve it.
I did it. I did the puzzle. Actually, never mind. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go in here. Okay, never mind. That's not. Oh, hi. Oh. Am I going? Where am I going? Hang on. I'm gonna see if I can go backwards. Nope. I don't see anything. No things here. Alright. Nope. Okay. I close the door behind me? Oh, sick!
Don't forget that
Hey!
solution, because we're going to see this puzzle again soon.
Nice.
We're gonna see it a lot.
Hello, Lucio Neox. Thank you for the lurk. Okay, so don't forget about going in the door and then closing the door behind you. Got it. Alright.
So that seems to be it, right? You walk down a corridor, you solve the puzzle, you get to the end. Simple enough.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, now I'm going to modify the game again so that when you press enter, it'll remove all of the walls from this room.
Okay. Oh, wow. What the? Oh my god. There's so much more. Holy shit. There's so many
How about
more.
that? There was more to it than we had any way of knowing.
Yeah,
I
like,
actually find
oh
it
my
funny
god.
that this game comes after the Stairs game, since they essentially convey the opposite idea. So,
Yeah.
in the Stairs game, a dull exterior concealed a rich interior. And then, in this level, a dull interior hides this fantastic
That
outer
is
world.
so much.
Either
oh my
way, I
god.
think that the point is the same. Is that most of the time, you don't get to know what you're missing, or even that you're missing anything. That's not your
God.
role as a player. So if your role here is not to understand, then what is it?
Don't know. Oh, back here again. Can I go backwards? Nope, that's actually the back. Okay. You are now entering was before. You are now exiting. Okay.
So this, combined with the entering game from earlier, tells us that Coda believes his games are connected somehow.
Interesting.
It could even be that the Stairs game and the puzzle game are literally connected in between this and the entering game. There's a bigger picture that all of his games are meant to play a role in, some larger meaning that we won't be able to grasp until we've seen all of them.
Okay.
And once we have, we can step back and start to understand what exactly that bigger picture is.
There's a lot of environmental storytelling with this. The Great and Lovely Descent. Oh. Okay, we're in like a we're in a mindscape of nothing. Very muted
Let's talk
sounds.
about video game development for a second.
Mm-hmm.
Every video game runs on what's called an engine, which determines what the game can and cannot do. So in other words, the engine is a set of tools for game development.
Exactly.
To make all of these games, Coda is using an engine called Source. Like all engines, Source has certain things that it does well, and it has certain things that it does poorly. One of the things that it does very well is boxy linear corridors.
Yes.
That's why so many of Coda's games are set in these large, flat, empty rooms, is just because he's working with what the engine does well.
Yeah. There's a lot of
The tools available to the creator shape what kinds of creative work they're going to end up making. You might consider paying attention to the architecture in Coda's games.
Yeah, I've been paying
notice
attention
how
to
they
that.
seem to stem from an engine that's very good at producing
Yeah,
linear boxy
it likes
corridors.
boxes. It likes to have boxes. It does not do a lot of round shapes. It likes boxes, concrete, and wood. Oh, there's a lot of you. This is a lot of hardcore parkour. I want to. Whoa! Woo! I'm not making that one. Whee! Bye! Oh, there we go. Now it's forcing me down here. Good. Is there... No, it doesn't want me to go in the middle. Okay, can I go up? Or was this just, like, in case I could do that naturally? No? Oop. Okay, that's fine. Oop, down we go. Alright. Yeah, look at the... This is a lot of... I mean, this one's more round. But yeah, it is a lot of concrete textures and stuff. I mean, obviously, he didn't make his own textures. Like, this is just what's here. And a lot of it's is, like, blocking placement of stuff. Oh. Okay, I see. Oh, good. I'm in a puzzle cell thing. Uh-huh. I assume... Nope, I don't go that way. Nope, no, I don't go that way. I go this way. Oh, God.
This
Oh, wow.
prison, funny enough, in Coda's original design, the doors stayed shut for a full hour before letting you go.
Oh, my God.
If you don't mind, I think we're gonna skip that.
Okay. Thank you.
This is something that he and I used to argue about a lot. You know, whether a game ought to actually be playable, whether it means anything if no one can get through it. And I would always defend that, you know, all this work goes into the game, why not make it playable and accessible?
Yeah, that makes
so
sense.
we just got into heated arguments over it, and there was one time that after one of these conversations, he went home, and a day or two later, he sent me a zip file entitled Playable Games.
Interesting.
That was full of hundreds of individual games, each of which was just an empty box that you walked around in and nothing else.
Uh-huh.
Believe me, I played every single one of those just to find out if there was like a gag hidden somewhere.
Yeah, just like a silly, goofy thing in there. Okay. none of these, which I get, like, you know, either game creators' intent versus like being actually playable or like having like an experience. But like having a door be closed for a full ass hour, that's no fun. Like, have at least like a timer or something to showcase or whatever. But like I do like that there was like a little bit of an experiment with like moving the camera manually, like a cinematic thing that's going on there. That was an experiment for. I hope the volume's also okay. It is pretty loud, but there isn't really any way to turn down the music and his voice at the same time, so I'd rather you guys
It's the puzzle
be able to
again,
hear him.
with the exact same solution as the last time.
Yay! Alright, let me press that. Is it this way? Hey.
There's still no clear indication of what makes this puzzle so special that Coda is going to return to it over and over.
I don't know,
But
maybe
I
you just
promise
liked it.
I'll share with you my interpretation very shortly.
I think it's just like closing one door in order to open the other. Like you're kind of just like stepping stones. Like you have to close it behind you in order to open the next one, which is what he's doing with his games, right? He's basically, you know, putting it on the shelf before he starts a new one. That's why he probably closed them like immediately. Like he just never finished them. Okay, were you there? Did you come from above? What was
Here,
up there?
Coda begins using a kind of dialogue system that he
Interesting.
fashioned out of the engine's chat capabilities.
Okay.
Use the 1, 2, 3 buttons on your keyboard to respond.
Okay. What was up there? Yes, there was a world stamped with whiteness. Yes, there was an enormous prison I spent hours in. Yes, there were these floating colored blocks. I'm gonna say world stamped with whiteness. That's the world above. You've been there. Now this is important. Did you have to get through a puzzle with 2 doors and switches? Yes, it did. That was literally the last thing I did before coming here. No, I don't remember having to go through any puzzle. I prefer not to tell you. After all, we've only just met. Yeah, sure, I did. I'm gonna tell you. Again, perfect. Now please tell us how you solved it. Tell us the solution. Tell us how to get to the other side. I don't remember how I solved it. I'm trying to remember, but I can't. I didn't solve it. Someone to let me in. Trust me, you don't want to go over there. I didn't solve it. Someone let me in. I don't know. You know what? Trust me, you don't want to go over there. I'm just gonna do that. Oh no, but I do. We do. We need to get there. Do you understand? It's the most important thing in the world. We have to escape this prison. There must be an ending. I promise you, there is nothing I want more. Okay. Speak and listen. Oh. Okay. That's interesting. They had their heads turned for speaking and listening. Is this the same thing here? Hey, what's up? Hello, how did you get here? Was there a puzzle you had to pass through? No, I've been right here this entire time. Do you want to know how to solve it? No, we actually find the black space between the doors far more interesting. Have you seen it yet? Why would I care about the space between the doors? Actually, now that you mention it, I remember feeling strange to pass through it. I don't recall our space. Yeah, no, actually, now that you mention it, it feels strange to pass through it. Because, like, there was a bunch of black wispy things, and I was trying to explore in there before. Don't think too hard about it. You'll see it again soon. Okay, thanks. Alright. Yeah, so... that's fun. Like, a bunch of games, they don't go anywhere.
So
they're just like little one
down
things.
to the final floor of the level.
Okay. This is actually much bigger than before. Like, there was a lot of experimentation going on in this one. The darkness. The darkness approaches. Okay, interesting.
It's a lamppost.
Narnia.
Okay, I can't tell you quite why, but for some reason, Coda fixates on this lamppost.
Narnia.
It's going to
Narnia.
appear
Narnia.
at the end of every single one of his games from here on out.
Narnia.
I'll tell you what I think. I think that up to this point, you know, he's been making really strange and abstract games with no clear purpose, and
It
maybe
is
you can only
experimentation.
float around in that headspace for so long.
Mm-hmm.
Because now he wants something to hold on to. He wants a reference point. He wants the work to be leading to
Yeah,
something.
now that he's done some stuff, he
wants
has
a
something to work with.
destination, which is what this lamppost is. It's a destination.
Hmm.
We're going to see it in the work as well. His games are just going to become a lot more cohesive, a lot more fully developed, with more of a clear idea behind them.
Okay.
And as we go, that idea will get clearer and clearer and clearer.
I think that's fun. Just an analysis of the gradual, like, building up of something as you experiment with different bits and bobs in a game engine. This game is connected to the internet. Oh no. As you walk around, you can leave notes. All notes you see are left by other players. Oh. Okay. Well, let's pray there's nothing bad in here. Nice room. Not. Okay.
So first off, I'm sure you can deduce this, but this game is not
Thank God.
connected to the internet. All of the notes that you're going to see have been written by Coda.
Okay.
This was actually the first game of his that I ever played. This
Oh.
was shortly after I met him at a weekend game jam in Sacramento, where I grew up. I saw him working on this very level, and it was just so different from anything that anyone else was doing. So right away I was like, I have to be friends with this person.
I need to
In
know.
retrospect, I think I was probably a bit too pushy, trying to get his attention. I was over-enthusiastic. But he was very gracious about it and very patient with me.
Oh, holy shit.
And I cooled off eventually.
You guys can hear me? Wow, there's a lot. There's a lot of things in here. I think it's very funny. You're just like, holy shit, I want to be friends with that guy. He's doing some cool shit. Reasonable.
Feel free to skip over any of these notes if they're not doing anything for you. Nothing extra is going to happen if you read all of them.
Yeah, but I just
Either
want
way,
to see.
to me they convey a sense of loneliness.
Okay.
I see this person who's filled with thoughts and feelings and beliefs and has no way to express them except as scattered and unheard voices in a game that wasn't meant to be played.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Those are wooden, grass, and concrete here. What
But it's
the
ironic,
fuck?
isn't it, that in playing this game and seeing how alone Coda often felt, that we get to know him better and actually kind of connect with him. And I have to be honest with you, this idea is really seductive to me.
I mean, it's
That I
kind
could
of
just
fun.
Play someone's game and see the voices in their head and get to know them better and have to do less of the messy in-person socializing.
You get to see
I
like a
could just
bit
get
of the
to
thought
know you through
process.
your work.
It's
This is
basically
why
a demo
I always
reel.
liked Coda's games so much, is because it
But it's
felt
not.
like they let me have that
Like the
connection.
background.
I felt as though he
You
was
just see the
inviting
sketches.
me personally into his world.
This is like seeing someone's
and then I feel
sketchbook.
less lonely too.
Ooh, okay. There's nothing here, go back. Don't listen to that guy. A free t-shirt. Besides, open, open sesame. Next game includes door, does not open door, thanks. Okay. Oh, I didn't want to see that. Well, meet the person who made this. I help people because of the internal good feeling I get. Okay. New room. There's somebody. Did you hear the chimes? No. Out of here. Hey. This is where I get off. Fail to write anything here. I am compelled. Stop, turn back. Proceeding further will only result in misery. Oh my god. Take my hand. Let's jump to. What? Is that cabbage shapes our nation? Okay. Was the printing? Was that painting? No matter if you. It does not matter if you ever get over there. You don't talk about that me that way. Just this is a lot. I think This is not going good. Okay. I'll do better. I want to talk to. Oh my goodness, yeah. This is a note. Don't listen to the other notes. Okay. I'm not safe. Oh boy. That one's like halfway in the ground. What are you? Today I learned you cannot fall off. Oh, really? Oh, okay, well. Ethical. Me goes, oh, really? Tries to, jump off. Walking down there, no, now it won't. I saw a person walking down there, no, it won't come back. I don't see shit. Well done, all of you. Whoever made this has issues? Maybe they're just lonely, like the guy said. Hey guys, how's it going? Just hanging, help. I'm trying to speak. Think about how things look messy from up close and perfect from afar. Okay. From up here, it just looks like dots. That is what it looks like. Okay, cabbage shapes the nation again. Doesn't mean anything. They're pretending you are other people. It's about how this game is pretentious and you all suck. Oh my goodness. Devil Tower Star. Okay. Maybe I'll feel real someday. He was himself the most horrible creature he can imagine. Well, I'm here now. Yeah, we're all here now. There must be a reason for it, though. His terrible secret, he kept it well. I beat the game. Well, I don't know if there's a beating to the game. More room?
At the end of this level,
Scared
we're going
of
to see
writing
the puzzle
something, don't want
again.
to feel judged.
And here, I'll tell you what I think the puzzle means.
I think it's just a lot of
Each
internal
of these
monologue.
games represents an idea that was on Coda's mind at the time that he was making it. And the puzzle is a way of closing the door on a previous chapter of his life before moving on to the next one.
Yeah, okay. I got it slightly. I've seen everything. I've traveled the world and never told anyone. A lot of whispering is going on. Wish there were notes in the real world. Come on with the spiraling nonsense. Whee! Downward, keep digging.
In each of his games, after exploring a theme that, he might find difficult, Coda can then place this puzzle that he knows has a reliable solution, he understands exactly how it works, and so it gives him a simple mechanism for moving on.
Okay. Almost at the end. Okay, interesting. Does this puzzle have a solution? Oh my god, I have to be here for literally an hour. What the fuck do I do? Help. Help. This doesn't make sense. The second door won't open. Shit, how do you solve it? Developer answers, please. You guys are just
because there's this dark area between the doors, a space between spaces. Before you move on, you get to pause. Just for a moment. A few seconds to reflect on and let go of the events that led you here. To step back and connect the pieces together. To grasp at that elusive bigger picture.
Okay. Heading back to the start later, guys. Guys, it's not so bad in here. No answer, I think. There's no second switch. No solution. You guys are goofs. You gotta physically close that door first before you can move on. I like how this one is here. There's a lot of sounds happening. How do you leave notes? That's a lot of typewriters. They're not doing anything. What's up, lamppost? Are you there? Please say something. It can be anything. I just need you to say something. Talk to me, please. Why are you having so much difficulty talking? Speak, 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 speak. Okay, bye. There's a lot of little concepts in there. Where stars die too.
Okay, this one is tough. It's gonna kind of just spin its own wheels for a few minutes. Hang with it.
Okay. Gonna spin its own wheels for a few minutes, right? Okay. Nice circles, I guess. Wacky things here. Circle. Okay, we're just gonna keep walking, I guess.
See, like, this is it. The whole game. And there's nothing that's particularly interesting about it. You just walk to the end of a hallway.
Okay,
Except,
well,
for some reason, Coda gets really fixated on this prison that has all of this modern furniture.
okay.
And I don't know why, but he decides he needs to revisit this prison. He's gonna start over, use the same assets, turn it into something else.
Interesting.
Okay, cool. Here's version 2.
Okay, so we have like a little prison with a well outside of it. There is... What furniture ought to go in the center of the room? Put a TV with sound, a refrigerator, put a giant hole in the ground. Sure, put a giant hole in the ground. Fuck it. Does not put a giant hole in the ground. Okay, now what about along the wall of the room? Put a huge picture of a horse. I really like a washing machine. Put 10 stoves along the wall. Let's go with 10 stoves, cause fuck it. Nope, that's a couch. 2 couches. I think we should light up this room a bit. A skylight, full ceiling window. Let's open up this baby up. I'm thinking a 10 by 12 recessed electric 6-inch soft LED ceiling lights with fluorescent trim. We'll put live Tesla coils in each corner. Yeah! Full ceiling window. I kind of want to put Tesla coils just for funsies. Nope, it's just a lamp. Good. Good. Love that for me. And a table. You need a table. There is a table. Who are you? Where exactly are you doing this from? I'm pretty sure none of my choices are making any difference. Tables were invented in 1935. Tables were invented in 1935. Thank you. Oh, it's expanding now. Look at all the tables. Look at all the random ass furniture.
There's a bit more to this one, but still, it's not really communicating anything. It's kind of just weird for weirdness' sake.
Okay. We're in an IKEA. Got it. Uh-huh.
So,
Grandpa
okay,
never had a
he
table.
throws it out and starts over.
Oh my god.
This time he comes at the prison idea from a different direction.
Use a chair, couch for all his office work. Damn. I hope his posture was okay. That would be a little bit rough. I mean, it would be at least be comfortable, I guess. Hello, please walk forward. This will guide you. This guide will enable you to escape my prison environment. Okay. Follow the instructions carefully. Take care that you remember each step. First, click on this table. Okay. Good. Go over to the photo frame and click to turn it slightly. Okay. Now turn the floor lamp in this room off, then turn it back on. Okay. Got it. Now go to the left side sofa, move it over a little. Okay. Finally touch the shelves. That's it. In a real prison, the escape will now open. Return to the start to be taken back to your prison. Huh. No, like he used to write his lawyer's notes on the couch, like pen and paper on the soft couch. That's why old writing is always so bad. Damn. Surely there was like some kind of solid surface, like a wall. I don't know if that would have been better. Okay, I guess I gotta go back this way to the beginning. I guess I have to go this way? Turn. Okay, I did that. Also, it looks like ads are gonna start in like 7 seconds.
Of course, now the table is gone and you can't begin the chain of events.
I don't have
to
a sneeze.
escape.
It's gone. I don't have a chair.
Here's a version where there are no bars, but you can't actually get to the well. And then a version where the inside of the prison is the outside and the outside is the inside.
Oh, okay.
Let me just blink you real quick through a few more of these. I mean, he really unloaded on this prison idea. There's nearly a dozen.
It's like an escape room.
Personally, I think it's awful to watch this. To see a person basically unraveling through their work. And for what? Like, at what point do you just go, maybe there are game ideas other than this prison that I could be working on?
I don't know, maybe just looking at other concepts.
That voice telling you to stop. That particular mechanism of defense against yourself. Without it, you just spiral.
Yeah, you start noodling.
And so he keeps going and going and
He's
going
noodling
and going
a little.
and going. And then he hits on something.
Noodling
and
a little.
Likes it. And that's it. He's done. He stops making prisons. This is the very
Okay.
last version of the prison game that he created. And the reason I think it works is that the prison is not actually in it.
Okay. Like a more of an environment thing and less of a prison escape. Okay, it's like a hedge maze. Okay. Have like a fridge. Ugh. Okay, that's not a fridge. That's a telephone booth. A lamppost. Oh, hi. Hello? Who is this? Hey, it's me. I'm you from after you escaped the prison. Oh, interesting. You're me? ... You were trapped in this prison too. Yep, I was in the furniture maze. Yep, I was in the escape tutorial. Yep, I was in the reverse prison.
This is what Coda wants, is to be able to talk to someone, to share what's on his mind, and to get some good advice from someone who knows. But the irony is that even in this scenario, you're still talking to yourself.
He needs a rubber ducky.
All of these games so far are Coda talking to himself.
Yeah. He needs a rubber ducky to discuss. Or something. It was in the furniture maze? That's where I am now. Oh, I'm so glad to know that I get out eventually. What's it like to escape? Actually, I'm already forgetting what being in the prison was like. It's strange, but in a way, I kind of miss being in the prison. It feels like being completely still and wildly in motion at the same time. Let's do the third one. You feel any different? Sometimes I'm scared I'll get out and then things will be exactly the same as before. No, I'm really the same person now as I was back then. It actually does change. I don't feel like the same person at all. I would imagine you'd be different. After you've noodled a bit, you probably feel a little bit changed. Oh good, that's so nice to hear. That makes me feel really happy. Age just kind of does that, you know? I'm still me, but I'm not somehow. It's hard to describe. Remember to enjoy being who you are right now. It won't last. I think the second one. Wait, if you're me, then did you get a call from another version of you when you were trapped? No, I think I'm the first person to call back. Yes, I did cut a call. That's how I escaped. No, I'm the first person to call back. Then can you tell me how to get out? Maybe I can come find you. What do I have to do? To get out, all I have to do is be sincere. To get out, you need to tell me how you feel right now. To get out, just walk with me for a bit. You need to tell me how you feel right now. You know what? Tell me how you feel right now. How do you feel right now? What? That will free me? How does that work? Because you're talking about it. Listen, you can't know until you're out, but I promise it works. Just tell me how you feel. It will make sense. It will make sense. It'll make sense. Okay, I feel afraid that nothing will ever change. Go on. Oh, that's it. Alright, cool.
I can see why he considers this a fitting conclusion to the prison games.
Okay.
After all of the obsession and frustration, just to be told by someone you can trust that things are going to be okay.
Yeah, you can
Wouldn't that be nice?
continue. Like, it's gonna be okay if you just get out of the prison
So what
spiral
would it
you're
look
doing.
like if Coda wanted to make a game about talking to someone other than himself?
A lot of wind happening. Whooshing. It's so much whooshing. When I make this into a VOD, I'm probably gonna have
To
to
me,
do
this
some audio
environment
shit.
is meant to represent Coda's puzzle, with the two doors on either side and a dark transitional space between.
Okay. Going here? I can't. Whoa. Whoa. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, hi. Clean. Well, my goodness, I'm glad as all heck that you showed up. Thought I might be having to clean this entire house all by myself, and right miserable that would have been. Everyone knows lonesome hands make lousy homes. Don't worry about me.
You'll
A
notice
place
that
this
the
nice will be
quality
glad
of the
to
art
stay
is a
here all
step up
night.
from previous games, including this new and improved chat system, which he started using
Music
from
is
this
so
point
loud.
on. From here on out, he begins putting much more effort into the visual polish of his work.
Okay.
And this particular game took 2 months to create as a result.
Oh, interesting. We cleaning this whole place? That's the story, little one. Oh, don't you worry now. We'll be through this mess in no time. I promise you'll wish there was more. Why don't I finish up here? In the meantime, could you please clear the table? Okay. Much nicer. That's the table I want to see. Now, would you please run into the bedroom and make the bed? I think this is the bedroom? Nope. Not the bedroom. That's the bathroom. That's the bedroom. Okay. While you're in there, why don't you straighten out the rug a bit? All the little details matter. Okay. Do you enjoy being a house cleaner? How did you end up doing this job? It's been a long time since I've seen a house this messy. How did you end up doing this job? A friend dragged me along at a time when I was particularly desperate for cash. Turns out I've never felt so good doing something for money in my whole life. Never did like cleaning my own home. I might have got some demons I ain't ready to face yet. Well, speaking of demons, someone's put this couch all in a mess. Would you come out and straighten these pillows here? Okay. Oh dear, looks like someone spilled a drink over by the couch. Maybe mop that up as long as you're over there? Okay. I feel compelled to share an incredibly cheesy and personal insight. You okay with that? Make it especially cheesy. I'll try to get by. Do you absolutely have to? Make it especially cheesy. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. No. No, it was stupid. Sorry, never mind. No, I wanted the cheesy. Hey, these dishes need to be washed. Why don't you come do that? I wanted the cheese. Last I checked, the tub needed cleaning. How about you scrub it down as best you can? No need to be perfect. We're all just human. Okay. So is he like cleaning his house and like taking a break and stuff? Are there still books scattered on the floor of the bedroom? If so, would you put them back on the shelf? Okay. Perfect. Now then, how about you come and clear these dishes off the table?
After the intense set of prison games, this house cleaning level almost feels like cleansing.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
It's the moment after a particularly difficult or traumatic experience where you just need to let it sit and digest inside of you.
And just clean
and
your
eventually
surroundings.
cohere into something meaningful.
And like, after you do like a big ass project or you start spiraling or whatever, like every now and then you just gotta like just clean. You gotta go outside, you gotta clean your surroundings, it's like cleaning your mind. It's like if you have clutter everywhere and you've just been in a decision spiral or like making a project spiral, like it's kind of hard to get out of it, and cleaning physically helps kind of clean the cobwebs in your brain a bit. Also, I just realized that the dialogue is behind my PNG tuber. I can't do anything about that. I will just read out what the options say. House cleaning is so difficult. How do you do it? Are all houses this easy to clean? Dude, these chores ever end? Do the chores ever end? Darling, let me tell you something. No. Whatever you do, you have absolutely got to own it, otherwise it owns you. So why don't we be with the task at hand and leave the future chores for future you.
Really like this.
Present you wants to smooth out the rug in the bedroom,
actually,
believe it or
this
not.
was
Trust
the
me,
only
this
one
one.
that he called me up to ask me to come over and look at it.
Oh.
This was during a period of a few months where he was like grossly happy all the time. Just walked around with a constant smile on his
He
face.
probably just felt better about, like, not being in the prison spiral. You know? Would you mind tidying it up a bit? It looks like the tub has gotten rather dirty. You mind tidying it up a bit? Okay. So, I think this is, like, why, like, people are, like, it's very cleansing. Like, you're cleaning stuff up. You're just doing something repetitive. Earlier, when I said it has a really cheesy thought, was gonna say that it occurs to me that one's house is a lot like one's soul. You take care of it, and it takes care of you. Hey, don't know why I felt so weird about saying that. No, but that's what I was saying. I get it. That's a weird thing to say to someone you just met. Yeah, you're right. That's pretty cheesy. But there's a bit of truth in it. No, yeah, there's a truth in it. That's what I was saying. Anyway, so housekeeping. Let's keep doing this. Books. Would you please clean up the books? Thanks. No, it's like one of the, like, even when I, the last, like, little bit, taking a bit of a break and cleaning my own surroundings, it was nice.
I'm glad he found some peace.
Couch. Straighten that up a bit. Folks come over a messy couch. Okay. Question. Do you enjoy this?
Of course, it can't last.
No.
The music stops, your companion is gone, it's time to leave.
Okay.
The door at the top of the hill is now open as well. Again, you can't stay in the dark space for too long. You just can't. You have to keep moving. It's how you stay alive.
Okay. Yeah, you can't, like, get stuck in the in-between. You gotta... Because this is, like, his in-between space, where he's absorbing things and just kind of settling out. Hello, lamppost.
Which is the whole point of the puzzle doors, right? That sooner or later you have to pick up and move.
You have to move on. You can't noodle around.
I really thought that was the point of it.
Nice tree. Items you love at members-only prices.
Gets a bit goofy.
Okay. This feels goofy. Why did you come here today? Was it to improve your life? Was it to get a better job? Was it to make your relationships more meaningful? No. You came here to be perfect. This workshop is going to teach you how to be perfect. I want your friends, like the people in your life, to look at you and think, oh, wow, this person is a better human being than I am. Right now, who do you think about that way in your own life? Who do you know is so well developed as a person that they make you feel disgusted with yourself? Compared to whom? You feel useless, selfish, ungrateful. I intend to make you into that person. Perfection is within your grasp. And the question is not how we do it, but how we do it and do it effortlessly. This is easy. It is so easy. It is so easy.
Halfway through the game,
being perfect is effortless.
Shifts.
Okay. Oh. Oh my god. This is the key. How do I achieve it with no effort? On the way to work, I told an elderly person that I
play
start
as the teacher. Suddenly, you discover that your teacher is just as bigoted and afraid as you are.
Oh god.
Oh, and also you can move around the classroom now.
Oh, okay. This is the key. How do I achieve it with no effort? On the way to work, I told an elderly person to start contributing to society. Kids should not follow their dreams. One, I guess. Well, tell me, this is the key. How do I achieve it with no effort? Well, let me tell you right now, if it isn't effortless, then it's not the right answer. I still love you. It's just that you make me feel cold on the inside. Being alone must be awful. What the fuck? 3. Maybe I'll try that. Being alone must be awful. Thank goodness all of you perceive me as being wise and intelligent. Drinking is not hurting my life. If you are torturing yourself, trying to find the right solutions for your life, you're not doing it right. If you're torturing yourself trying to find the solutions to your life, you're not doing it right. Sure. Do that one. Do you understand that you won't be happy until you love me? This is for you. Seek out only one thing. What is the easiest, simplest path forward? I'm developing assist gross. Okay, well, I guess we're doing 2. I'm guessing the highlighted ones are the ones we want. Just kidding! Anyone want to do some ecstasy after this? There is no truth. There is no path. Yeah, there's nothing. What if I'm not a good teacher? Do what is easiest. Do what is simplest. Feel what is true. Holy shit, you guys, something is coming out of the back of the room. Look out. Holy shit, you guys! Nothing. No one. It's coming for you. It's going to destroy you. Everyone run. Yeah, fuck it. It's everyone run. Everyone run. Let's go.
I fell pretty hard for this one.
I felt pretty hard
I feel
for
like
this
it's
one.
one of the most relatable experiences that you can have. To assume that some other person is perfect and totally fulfilled in every way, and completely miss all of the little flaws that make them painfully human.
Okay.
I think about this game a lot these days.
Interest. Okay.
This one took a lot longer than all the others for Coda to make. It was 4 months between this and the last one.
Oh, wow.
That's twice as long as it took him to make any other game before this. And it's not like it's particularly complex, so
Maybe
I remember I found that a little strange at the
Just
time.
struggling with the concepts or something? Maybe you just needed time in between? Maybe, I mean, he's got a little more decorations in here. It's huge. Anything over here? Anything? Yeah, there's an opening on both sides. Oh, on all sides. Okay, well, I guess we're going in here. This is like a little opera house. Okay. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Whew! Alright, the performance is beginning. Places, please! In this scene, you will be playing as me. We are at a gathering of professionals. First, you'll start out leaning against this wall. Okay, leaning. Good, stay right there. The woman across the room in this chair is a professional photographer of animals. It is your dream to photograph animals professionally. This one is your one chance to learn something from her, to gain something, to succeed. Go on, say something to her. Oh, fuck, I hate that. Hello. Sorry, I have to leave. No, hello. Hello? That's it? Well, the other options weren't great. That's not a conversation, it's a start. You actually, you need to actually converse with her, be a human being, do it again. I'm super scared right now. I like you. Here are all my hopes and dreams. You know what? I'm super scared right now. That's human. No, that's not what I said to her at all. You're completely missing the tone of the conversation. I was reserved, but I knew what I wanted. I was confident. For some reason, it was just that one moment, but I was confident. Maybe it's that you need a better feel of the setting. There was a lot of people around us. I'll give you some props to work with. These cones that bounce when you touch them will represent people nearby. Now talk to her again. Okay. Oh. Wise. Happy. You must have worked really hard to get where you are. I'll bet you plan to lean into the pain. What are some sacrifices you've had to make? You must have worked really hard to get here. Sure. You're messing it all up again. You'll freak her out if the conversation gets that personal that quickly. Do you not realize how important this was for me? I'll never get another opportunity like this again. Everything was riding on this. Oof, you are putting pressure on yourself. I want to try something. Try stepping back from the stage. I think you were really beating yourself up about a professional meeting thing, huh? We're in the back rooms now. Okay, bye. We're in a prison of our own making, apparently. Oop. Oh, God. Okay, yes, now this is working. This is what I like.
With this eerie premonition of what's going to happen next in Coda's life.
Okay.
The solution, social anxiety, to fears of having to perform and having to chase success, the answer for Coda is to withdraw.
Oh, I
to
see.
hide himself away.
Oh.
Which is what leads to scenarios like the stairs that slowed you down several games ago, where it just becomes harder and harder to access Coda's inner landscape because he keeps retreating. He just keeps backing away from possible connections to anyone other than himself.
Okay, yeah,
And
that
to be
makes
honest,
sense.
I didn't consider it very healthy when I first played this.
It's not.
You know, it looked to me like he was trying to justify the idea of just disconnecting yourself from the world.
I think he's just seeing it visually.
That wasn't what I wanted for him or for his games. Because I feel like a lot of his games are inviting me to connect. To connect with this person. To bring him closer.
No, I think that's... he wants to show you what's happening so that you can see what's going on.
After this, Coda went off and took another 5 months to make a new game.
Okay. Mobius trip. To play this game properly, you must keep your eyes closed. Click to begin the game. I'm not closing my eyes. What's going on? Captain, what can we do? Help, I'm blind. I can't see anything. What's going on? Help, I'm blind. Can't tell like this. Help, I'm blind. I don't know why it happened to me. There was a giant door and my vision went black. Please, someone talk to me. Please tell me how to solve this. Please don't let this be forever. Please, someone talk to me. Oh, there's a door. Look at that. Please, someone talk to me. Am I going to be killed by a giant door? Oh, everyone's blind. They were all... There was nothing. Oh. What can we do? What's going on?
You should probably open your eyes if you haven't already. It's pretty much impossible to solve otherwise.
I mean, yeah, I'm not...
And there is a solution, by the way.
Eyes aren't closed. Okay. Let's go to activate the shields. Please tell me how to solve this. Can you do something to fix this? We're gonna be killed by a giant door? Hi. Research? Okay, well that's not helping. Okay, there. Help, I can't see anything. You're just staring at the wall. Okay. Alright. Going up. Hello, truth. The only way to stop this is to speak something that is honest. I'm bursting with creative energy. Can't keep me my work. I'm bursting with creative energy. No, that isn't truthful. Okay. Do I get another chance or am I just not? Okay. Can I jump off this? Fuck. Okay, so we're not bursting with creative energy. That's not the problem. Alright, what do we got? Alright, speak something that's honest. I can't keep making these. That's it. That's the truth. Can't keep making these. I don't feel it anymore. I'm out of ideas. It's draining me.
Like I said, I was getting concerned. First off, he's never been this explicit in his work about exactly what he's thinking. So where's that coming from? But then even weirder, his work has potentially stopped being an outlet for him. Not like he's having trouble iterating on ideas, but he literally just can't think of new ideas anymore.
I'm gonna keep talking. I haven't been honest.
He was being a lot more distant than usual. Like, you know how sometimes a person will just deflect anything that you say in order to keep themselves disconnected all the time? It was that kind of thing. Here was the point in my relationship with Coda where I really started to wonder if he needed my help in some way.
Doing is working. I'm alone. I'm stuck in it. I have to work harder. I'm alone. What's this one? We're going to be okay. Oh, here we go. He just needed like another thing to tell me he was going to be okay.
His games are going to get more desperate from here on out.
Okay.
After this game, it's almost 6 months before he finishes something new.
Okay. Long time. Again, if he's getting like burnout and like just otherwise like stuck, either emotionally and mentally or what have you. Hello? Where am I? What is this? Where am I? Oh, hi. Okay, where did this island come from? How do I get out of here? Hello, is anyone there? Fuck. Oh, there we go, okay. Is that a person? How lovely. What? It's been a long time since I talked to anyone. What's wrong? You look lost. I am lost. Help. I'm completely out of ideas. When I try to create, I feel empty. I have nothing left to give to my work. Ooh. Me go 2. When I try to create, I feel empty. Is that the answer here? Ooh, there we go. Okay. I mean, any of those could have been accurate. Oh no, what's happened? Did something change? There's a machine that kept me going and it stopped. I'm trying to find this engine that used to protect me to start it again. Machine that kept me going and it stopped. I'm trying to find this engine that used to protect me. When I say the engine, the machine that kept him going, it just stopped. Wait, you're looking for a machine? I know where it is. It isn't far. Okay. You have to take me to it. I need to see it. To know why it stopped. I need to see it to know why it stopped. He needs to physically see what's going on. He needs to do some perspective.
If the last game featured Coda talking explicitly about his creative frustrations, this one turns it up to 11.
I can take
Now,
it to it, but there's a
put yourself
problem.
in
It's
my
very
shoes
difficult
playing
puzzle.
this. Here's a friend whose work is exhibiting signs of struggle, frustration, anxiety, depression, even.
Yeah.
And yet still he keeps making games. He keeps throwing himself into the grinder even when he clearly doesn't have the energy for it anymore.
Yeah, he's just trying to...
Why? What is it for?
He's just trying desperately. Whenever I say it does it, they're going to end up there one way or another. But deal. He doesn't know what else to do, and this is the thing that he knows how to do, and it's the only way that he can think of. Come along, I'll show it to you.
Because from my perspective at the time, and just what I knew of him, this was a result of how isolated he was. He was in his own little bubble, just sitting at his computer all day, not really showing these games to anyone, not releasing them onto the internet, and so he didn't have anyone outside of himself to connect with. He had no outlet to ground himself on.
Here's a puzzle. What do you think? Hey, I recognize this. I solved this puzzle before. This is so easy. Hey, I recognize this. Oh, wonderful. Could you tell me how to do it? First, you have to open the door. Hit the step inside. Okay, now what? Now you have to close the first door. I like that this is white now instead of darkness. What's next? Now you have to close. Now just open. Now just press the switch there. Okay, good. Ah, that was so simple.
You can't talk yourself out of loneliness. It doesn't work that way.
Yeah, it's not.
You can't be the one writing both the questions and the answers. Then there's no movement. Then there's no circulation.
Yeah.
If all of your anxieties are being channeled into your work, then if the work ever fails, you have no backup and you're just going to crash.
Yeah, where am I? It works. I recognize this. Stopped. When I tried to create feel empty. Hello, is anyone there? There was a machine that kept going and stopped. I can't believe I never saw. Okay, here we are. What are you talking about? There's no machine here. Words on some walls. There's no machine here. Just some words on the walls. Trust me, you'll see. Is that crying? You have to say that your work is fun and easy. You have to say that game development is simple and joyous and that you love it 100% of the time. There's a lot of crying happening in the background. Okay, making games is easy. Alright, making games is effortless. Fun and easy. Making games is easy. Oop, there it is. Ah, that feels wonderful. Oh, he's just lying to himself. Why did the walls just crumble? Why do I feel so awful when I say that? He's lying. Don't worry about it. Just keep talking. Keep saying the creation is easy. You're just lying to yourself. I feel completely when I make games, I feel completely energized. I am constantly excited and enthusiastic about my work. It is easy. It never stops being easy. Okay, there we go. And yes, that's wonderful. Keep going.
Seeing this game at the time that he made it, it looked really unhealthy to me.
It's not
I was watching
great.
him do this to himself, and I hated it. I hated seeing him so trapped. It's like video games are not worth this amount of suffering.
Not. I mean, he took 6 months to make this one, but that's an oof. Every time I make something, I feel better about myself. I just never stop creating, and just never stop creating. You'll never feel bad. Oh, that's the second one. Perfect. That feels fantastic.
I really cared about. And I used to get so much joy out of seeing him create. For him to suddenly become angry and frustrated like this,
Yeah.
it was the worst thing for me.
That's really rough. None of this is helping. Patience, you have to trust me. I promise this will work. He's just gaslighting himself, or at least trying to. Please continue. The pain breezes effortlessly off me. Any sacrifices made for my work are 100%. Oh no. Okay, I have to push that second one because, like, oof, man. Oh no. Yeah, there it is. Yes, more. Keep going.
This is what I felt at the time. I don't know how else to explain it.
But
I wanted it to stop more than anything. I had never felt so rotten.
Yeah.
I needed more than I had ever needed anything for this to stop.
I will be saved by my work. I believe this unquestionably. I am a vessel for certainty. I will be saved by my work. There it is. Oh, there's the prison. There's... Incredible. That's it. I'm free. Except you're still stuck in the prison. I'm free. I'm free. Yep, there's someone crying in there.
But it didn't stop.
No.
After finishing this one, Coda takes another 7 months and comes up with a new game.
There's a lot of venting in the games. The machine. Sup, guard? Ma'am, glad to see you've arrived safely. We've captured the machine. It's waiting for you now. You can begin the interrogation whenever you like. I intend to be quick. Quiet and brutal. I intend to be quick. Very good. Just be warned that someone called the press, so we might have a bit of attention on this one. Also, one more thing that you should know about the machine. It calls itself Coda. Oh. Okay. We get to see the machine. Ma'am, do you know the poisonous... Oh no, this is like social media. The machine ever explain itself? Hello, will we get answers? Where is the machine from? What will you do with it? How'd you capture a machine? Will it be punished? What can you tell us? Do you know where the poisonous games have come from? Where are your next actions? This is... Oh boy. Okay. This is like an actual engine.
And of course, it's the machine.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's doing a big ol' fart. You stopped. Why? You stopped feeding us. Your work was keeping us alive. Your work was keeping us healthy. You stopped feeding us. Stop feeding us. The people, those people out there, can you imagine what pain you put them through? It was only because of your creations that any of us could make it through every day. How could we possibly go back to trusting you to do this job? Only because of your creations that any of us could make it through every day. I'm just gonna do that one. So here's what needs to happen. You need to go to the people who are out there and apologize to them. You have to admit to the people that you allowed them to suffer. I've been so alone. I did the last one. I've been so alone. Apologize for leaving me. You're just forcing it to do something that it can't do. No? Nothing? Think carefully. I know how to hurt you. I've seen the thing you fear. Seen the thing you fear. Fear of disappointment? Alright then, I will apologize to the people on your behalf. Oh no. This is not gonna go well, huh? Uh-huh. Okay, I just need to move closer. My followers, my friends! I'm gonna put... friends. Causing me to deliver bad news, I have troubling revelation. Uh-huh. This machine will not apologize. The machine refuses to admit that it deliberately hurt us. Deliberately hurt us? This is not important. We are stronger than it thinks we are. We will find a way to live without it. We do not need it. It's games. Do not need its games. Let us pay it retribution. Let us show it that we are not failures. Try and do that. The fear of failure. Follow me. We will destroy the machine. Follow me. We will destroy everything that the machine created. Oh. Yes, we're destroying everything that the machine has created. Because I don't think it's gonna do Otherwise, I don't think we're gonna destroy the machine. You still want the machine. Oh, oh, hi, gun. How's it going? I can't leave. Oh. Okay. We're destroying the whole everything here. What's up? How much of this can I yeet? I guess we're yeeting all of it. Interesting. I have unlimited bullets. Alright. This is... Oh, there we go. Okay, I guess I can...
So now the work is becoming self-destructive.
Yeah,
and I'll
it
tell
is...
you, at the time that I first played this game, shortly after he made it, here's what I'm thinking to myself.
Uh-huh.
I'm thinking that code is stuck in his own head, and that it's having a very negative effect on him.
Pretty much what's happening.
That all he needs to do is just start showing his work to people.
No, I don't think that's
gonna
gonna help.
Actual feedback on his games.
I don't know
might
if that'll
get
help.
him out of isolation.
Well, that might.
And so, as I'm thinking this, I realized that I could be the one to initiate it. Because it would never occur to Coda to start actively soliciting feedback. So, what if I did it for him?
No, don't
If
do
see
that.
The difference it would make to have more actual conversations with other human beings. Would that bring
that's
him
just
out
gonna
of
make
his
him.
mental spiral?
No, it's gonna make him
Would it give him
reclusive
confidence in
more.
himself? Would it bring meaning back into his work?
No, that. I don't know if that would, because if he's already in this kind of downward spiral, like forcing the issue, like, and doing unsolicited, like, feedback, that's gonna make him feel worse, I'd almost think. You almost have to kind of, like, I don't know, do it more gently, in a way. Okay, are we destroying under our feet? Yeah, there we go. What's up?
So I started showing Coda's work to people.
No, don't do
I took
that.
this one, and the islands which you just played, the theater, the notes, the house cleaning game, and some of the prison escape games.
But did you do that
I brought
without
them to
his
people that I
permission?
knew and trusted. I asked their opinions.
Okay.
And the great part is that they really loved his games.
Okay.
You know, the point of it all was just to give him some external reference point, but they genuinely loved his work.
Yes, okay.
There was nothing for him to be afraid of.
But I think the fact that you might have done it without permission would have helped. But maybe it did. I don't know. I'm not this person. But just seeing this is like, maybe it wouldn't, like, do things. Put down your weapon. I don't have one. Oh. I don't wanna. Do I have to shoot it? Do I have to shoot it? I guess I have to shoot it.
Can you see why I felt like this was the right thing to do?
I can see
It's the thing
why.
that I always feel like I need to be told that my work is good. That I am
Yeah, no,
good.
I get that,
When
absolutely.
someone really connects with a thing that I've made, when they see themselves purely in my work, there's nothing that feels better.
Yeah, no, I get
And
that.
I got to give that very same feeling to my friend. I did something... I really felt like I'd done something good. Like I was a
Yeah,
good
but
person.
did you
I
do
felt
that
like there was a friend who was in trouble and was
without
unhappy
permission?
and maybe didn't like themselves, and I could fix...
But
if I could
don't
give him
do
this
that.
gift, maybe I could fix the problem.
But that's not how that
They
works.
told me how much they enjoyed his games. It was the best feeling. It was the absolute best feeling. It made me feel so happy.
Yeah, but what about...
So
But what about him?
Beautifully happy.
That probably made him feel like you kind of betrayed the sort of trust.
So anyway, Coda finishes this game, and then really he just kind of takes off for a while. So this is June of 2011, and I didn't hear anything from him for several weeks.
Did you
I
tell him
guess.
that you told other people about his games?
And so out of nowhere, one day I get an email, and it's got a private link to a new game of Coda's. This one is called The Tower, and to my knowledge, it's the last game that Coda ever made. So let's take a look.
Okay. Dark.
And this is where I have trouble saying anything meaningful about Coda's work. Because more than anything else, the tower just feels distant.
Very
It
cold.
feels like it's trying to distance itself from the world. It's a very cold game.
Yeah, that's what I just said. I'm glad that I clocked in on it being very cold.
This room actually has a maze in it.
Oh god, oh no, oh, flashing
Except
warning.
that all the walls of the maze are invisible. And then every time you touch one of the walls, there's this awful flashing and noise. So the experience is really
Yeah,
miserable.
that
The
looks
game goes
awful.
beyond not being meant to be played. It actually seems to despise the player for trying to play it at all.
Oh god.
But I do want to show you the rest of the level, so when you're ready to continue, press enter and I'll put a bridge over the maze.
Okay, please put a bridge, because I don't want to see that again. Thank you. Because that flashing is awful, and that is not good. Not good for anyone to see that. But like, this feels almost like
And to
a
be fair,
punishment.
it's not like this is the first game that's needed some modification to be playable. Like the house cleaning game. You know, that one used to actually loop the cleaning chores and you just cleaned a house forever.
Yeah, it's just an endless
I had to cut it off
taskless
so
thing.
that you could exit the house and the game would actually end. But that game had an idea that it was actually trying to communicate.
Yeah, cleaning,
What's the deeper
cleansingness.
idea behind the invisible maze?
I'm guessing the invisible maze is that you don't know where you're going, and every time you turn, it's just you're hurting yourself, and it's seemingly no escape. There's no moving forwards, there's nothing. And rather than continuing onwards, you kind of just beat yourself up over it.
The only way past this challenge is to randomly guess the 6-digit code. Like the invisible maze, it's frustrating to me, because it's the opposite of everything else that Coda has made. It doesn't encourage thought or engagement. It doesn't ask
just makes
anything
it
of me
difficult
except
for the sake
a
of
lot
being
my
difficult.
time. If I could have reached him during this time, then maybe I could have asked him, but I couldn't. I still don't really understand why this is here. I'll put the code on the ground for you here, though, so that we can move on.
Interesting how you have the code. Probably just found it in the background. 15, 16, 17. Okay. That. Something's happening. Upstairs. Okay. So randomly putting that in. And then you move to the stairs out of here, and then you have to just drop in here. In nothingness. No
The
door.
switch to open this door is actually on the other side of the door, meaning that it's literally impossible to solve from this side. So even if you somehow brute forced your way through the first 2 challenges, and you got to this point, there's actually just no way to progress.
You're just fucked.
And it's scary for me, the idea of Coda cutting himself off entirely.
Like he just kind of jumps
saying,
into a hole.
You know, that's it. That's the end of the conversation, not giving me any way to fix the problem. I feel like a failure, I guess, when I can't fix the problem.
I'm guessing that's
But I can open
how
this door
Coda
for
felt
you,
it.
so let me do that.
That's probably
Was I
what
a
it
failure
is.
for not understanding this game?
No.
I mean, I don't know why I would be. It's not like everything needs to have a solution, but I feel it somehow.
It's not really necessarily a
I feel like I
solution.
failed, and I don't understand why.
Probably
I
just
remember, it's June of
feeling
2011.
for your
I'm playing
friends.
this for the very first time, and as I'm playing, I'm thinking to myself, I don't know this person. I have no idea who this person is. It wasn't the guy I knew. It wasn't my friend. I had come
Maybe
to
they
so many
didn't- he didn't
conclusions
know who
from
he
looking
was
at
either.
all of his work up to this point, and then suddenly none of them. I had been trying to, though. That was the thing. For years, I was trying to get to know him, to understand who he actually was and what he stood for. I asked him so many times to please just tell me what his games mean to him.
And if you can't
I asked him
verbalize it,
please
that's
to
just
tell me what the 3 dots mean,
3 dots.
and he wouldn't.
I mean, I think it's more like the game is how he like conveys it, and because he can't verbalize it, it's like a event.
I just felt so strongly that if I could have connected with him, that if I could have somehow made his work my own, that I would finally be once and for all happy.
But why would it's not
It was
for
that
you?
I needed to see myself in someone else.
Okay.
I needed to be someone other than me. But he stopped and left. And it felt somehow like I had failed.
I mean, it doesn't feel great when you see someone struggling and you just there's no real way for you to help. You just kind of see it from the sidelines, like you're on the outside.
Where did I screw up?
You didn't screw up. It's just what happens. Dear Davey, thank you for your interest in my games. I need to ask you to not speak to me anymore.
I'm the reason that
Right.
you stopped making
Oof.
games, aren't I? It's because
Oof.
of what I did. I poisoned it for you.
I don't know if you poisoned it, but like I think it was more like there's definitely a lot of retreating. And sometimes when someone sees if someone is in a tough place and they see someone trying to help, sometimes they don't want the help. And they retreat further. I wonder at
don't
times
think I
whether
ever
you
told you
think
this,
I am making these games for
But
you.
when I took your work and I was showing it to people, it actually felt... it felt as though I were responsible for something important and valuable.
Yes, but you were doing it you were doing it for yourself. You weren't like sure you were trying to do it for someone else, but like you didn't ask. If you were gonna do it for somebody else, you would have asked first. See if they wanted it. You infected my personal space so that it's possible I did begin to plant solutions.
They treated me like I was important. They really listened and cared about what I had to say. Even though I was showing your work, I felt good about myself. Finally. For a moment, while I had that, I liked myself.
I see. You've so infected my personal space that it's possible I did begin to plant solutions in my work somewhere, hidden between games. Huh. If there was an answer, a meaning, would it make you any happier? Playing these games for him. I just need to reread. I wonder at times whether you think I'm making these games for you. So infecting my personal space that it's possible I did begin to plant solutions in my work somewhere hidden between games. If there was an answer, a meaning, would it make you any happier? Would you stop taking my games and showing them to people against my wishes? That's what I'm saying! Giving them something that is not yours to give, violating the one boundary that keeps me safe. Yeah, that's what I said. Like you're like yeah, it makes you feel good, but like that doesn't necessarily mean that it makes him feel good. And if this is a vent thing, this is like opening his heart up to just strangers and they don't see him. Would you stop changing my games? Stop adding lampposts to them? Wait, you made it all? Wait, what? Is this an unreliable narrator situation here? Would you simply let them be what they were?
And I didn't have anything left to show people. I just had to be with myself. And as soon as that happened, there was no feeling at all.
Okay.
Nothing. Less than nothing.
Huh.
What does that mean?
Okay, so this is now on the narrator. When I'm around you, I feel physically ill. You desperately need something and I cannot give it to you. I literally do not have it. Struggling to come up with new ideas is not making me depressed. Low points are just part of the process. Were you, like, I don't know, suffocating this poor guy? Maybe they just felt suffocated. Just a bit. Like, I guess if you like, was desperately trying to, like, the narrator was trying to figure out this person or get to know them, but this person was a little bit resistant. The fact that you think I am frustrated or broken is more about you than me. I mean, yeah, the narrator feels like they need somebody else to validate or make them feel better using other people's stuff, and they get the sort of reward of the positive like reinforcements or what, like positive energy from people seeing and liking this other person's stuff, but they're the ones that are getting the feedback, and this person doesn't want it. I realize that this doesn't make sense to you just yet, which is fine. You're not my problem to solve. But I do hope that one day it clicks and that you make peace with this thing you were wrestling. Yeah.
I'm afraid that I did something really stupid because I don't like myself.
I mean, it might have not helped the situation that this person might have been having. And when you finally see it, what I am talking about, don't say anything. Huh. Yeah, I guess, like, don't blab, I guess. Ooh, that's a lot of in between space. Got a lot of space to think about. Oh.
That's why I'm releasing this collection of your work.
What?
Is because I haven't been able to find any other way to reach you. I've tried everything. And so a part of me has hope that if I put this compilation out into the world, and if I put my name on it, that maybe enough people will play it so that it'll find its way to you.
I'm getting
so that I
slowly
can
pushed
tell
to the
you
door.
that I'm sorry. I know I screwed up. If I apologize to you truly and deeply, will you start making games again?
Probably
Please.
not.
I need to feel okay with myself again. And I always felt okay as long as I had your work to see myself
No.
in. I mean, is something wrong with me?
You need to
I
not.
know that I did an awful thing, and I'm doing it again right now. Like, I'm showing people your work.
Yeah.
But I can't stop myself from doing it. That's how badly I need to feel something again. Like I'm an addict. There has to be something wrong with me. Can I apologize?
Oh,
what if
the
I tell you I
walls
was
are
wrong?
coming
Will
in.
that work? Will that fix it? I don't know. I don't think it will, but there's nothing else that I can do. Just tell me what you want. I'm sorry.
Maybe
I'm sorry. Please.
therapy.
Start making games again. Please help me. Please give me some of whatever it is that makes you complete. I want whatever that wholeness is that you just summoned out of nothing and you put into your work. You were complete in some way that I never was. And I want to know how to be a good person. I want to know how not to hate myself. Please. I'm fading, and all I want is to know that I'm going to be okay.
Projecting. Projecting was happening. Epilogue. Oh. Nice train station. Big thing in the middle. Got it. So it's time to move on. You've thought about things. It's time for a whole new chapter. Time to move on. Extra.
More love, more praise, more people telling me that I'm good.
You wanted all the validation externally.
More. It's like a disease.
You were desperate to be accepted and like feel accepted, which is a human thing to want to be accepted.
Solution.
Cool. Whack.
I guess if someone had told me ahead of time that he just really enjoyed making prison games, maybe I wouldn't have thought he was so desperate.
I mean, he was maybe noodling a little bit.
He was depressed. Maybe he just likes making prisons.
Yeah, you didn't really. Did you even ask? Maybe he was noodling a little bit. There was definitely like a minutia of changes he was messing around with. I know I've done that. Multiple saves, different things, same thing, different stuff. Like 20 at a time. Like Arta's iteration.
Even now, the disease is telling me to stop. Don't show people what a shitty person you are. They'll hate you.
I mean, maybe don't show other people stuff without permission. Sand. Darkness. Got it. Hello. Okay. This is free. This is like the bottom, the underneath, the underside. We're going further up and further in. Nothing. I can't tell if this is gonna squish me.
If I knew that my life depended on finding something to be driven by other than validation, what would that even be? It's strange, but the thought of not being driven by external validation is unthinkable.
It's a little difficult.
Like, I actually cannot conceive of what that would be like.
Like, everyone wants to feel validated, and everyone wants to feel like they're doing something meaningful to other people, and then people like the things that you're making, especially when it's art. Give me a second, I gotta snooze the ads, are gonna appear in like 2 minutes. I only got one more snooze left. But, like, it's not wrong to want to... There was something there. Unless that was just light. To you know, want to be able to connect with people, for people to like the things that you make. But in this case, you didn't even make the things you were sharing. You were taking, not necessarily the credit, but you were taking the validation in place of somebody, and that's not sustainable. And also not right. Because it wasn't your validation to claim. Not that
What
necessarily
now?
were, but, you know. You just have to find something that you like to do, and that you like to share.
And
You need to go.
I'm sorry, because I know that I said that I would be here and I would walk you through this, but I'm starting to feel like I have a lot of work to do.
You have a lot of personal work to do,
I have
yeah.
a lot that I need to make up for, and so I'm
Okay.
just gonna...
Yeah, okay. You're not really gonna go. You're gonna do the long goodbye. You're just gonna watch from the sides. Okay. Boxes. Something over here. Egg box. Into the hole. Whoop. Oop, motion blur. Okay, we're in a thing. Whoop. Elevator. Patiently waiting. Gotta think about what we're doing. Is it gonna stop, or I'm gonna have to jump? Okay, it stopped. Oh, back at the train station. But it's empty. Completely different station. I do like that there's only ever been one speed that we're walking at. Oh. The beam from the beginning. Okay. Guessing we have to go in there. Thing. Is it going further away or am I getting closer? No, we're getting closer. We're good. Just that the hallway is just whack. Alright. I guess we're sacrificing ourselves. Alright. Goodbye. And we're rising. Here we go. Up we are. Oops. Oh, there it is. Yay. Look at the maze. Jesus. That's wild. Oh, sunset. Nice. That is extremely loud. Oh my god. This is a huge maze. Okay. We're just going. This is more of a dome, which is nice. I don't know if that's textures or not. That feels like it's textures down there, but like then it transitions to the actual geometry. We're just going upwards. I move? No. Nope, we're just going. Hey. I feel like that was intended. Or R. Turn back from this cave. Damn, that's... This project would not have been possible without the following individuals. Let me keep going. That was good. Turn back. Written by this person and performed by these two. Just gonna snooze. Additional thanks from all of these people. Many people. Look at them all. But I know that you're strong. So turn back. That was good. Good game. Very interesting to like see the evolution of the unreliable narrator and see the sort of motivations a little bit. Actually, it was a lot of it. Nice. Sweet. That was a good like sort of analysis as it goes through like different like games like that someone had made, and then they kind of just like projected and saw through that person's projects and then wanted some kind of extra validation, external validation, and then just kind of took that person's work and showed it to people and got validation through their work when it wasn't their like validation to receive in the begin with, and did it without permission. And it's sort of like definitely, you know, it definitely would have betrayed that person's trust, because like if they are bearing their soul in the games like as a vent, then like why would you do that without permission? They obviously trusted enough to send it to that person and whatnot, and like then they were like, you gotta stop. I can't fix whatever is going on. And like it almost is like a reverse situation where they thought they could try to fix the person that was making the games, but like they're the ones that needed to like work on themselves, and the other person was like, I can't fix you with the things. And also stop putting lampposts and stuff into my game because to add meeting. Because they always wanted meaning, but the other person's like, there sometimes just isn't meaning to it. It's sometimes noodling multiple prison levels for no reason discernibly is just noodling with the prison idea a bajillion times. So I wonder like how many times like the lamppost, like, because if the lamppost wasn't put in all of them, then the guy put them in there to try and derive meaning. So what part of the thing was like real necessarily, and what part was not? If he was trying to derive meaning from something that might not derive meaning, like, was all of it accurate, or did he change stuff? Because he did adjust things for us, so who knows? All right. Oh, I didn't change my category. God damn it. Well, I'll have to deal with that later, I guess. That's my bad. I thought I changed the category. Oops. But let me just go back over here. And since we're done playing that, let me see, what else do we want to do? It is currently, it's like, nah, it's 10 almost. Well, we've been alive for like 3 hours. That's a good, like, short-ish, like, stream. And I do need to get up early tomorrow, so I feel like this is a good time to stop, because anything else I'm gonna do is gonna take a little bit longer or whatever. So what I'm gonna do is I think I will let you all scatter into the wind. I will see you all on Tuesday for Friday. I will see you on Friday for, I think, some Fields of Mystria, and thank you all for joining me on this lovely journey. Thank you for, joining for the, I guess the entire Just Chatting stream that I guess we've had. But for joining on the Just Chattingness that we had, listening to me ramble about stuff, and joining me on playing the beginner's guide, because I've been intrigued to see what that was about. It's a good small short game that told the story that it meant to, and it's very interesting to, like, think about. And then next week, we'll see what we're gonna do next week. But, yeah, thank you all for being here. Go take care of yourselves, drink some water, grab a snack, take some meds if you have any that you need to take. This is your meds check. And go be good. Go be kind human beings. Go be kind to one another. Be kind to yourselves. And I hope you have a good rest of your time zone. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye.